Peace, family. This is your brother, Mr. Holipsism, here to review White House Down. Now, White House Down is a movie in the spirit of Die Hard, and I'm saying in the spirit of kind of tongue-in-cheek, condescending because it is Die Hard. You know what I'm saying? Like the premise of this movie is based on the Die Hard premise that Bruce Willis started, where you take this guy who's a normal guy and you put him in extraordinary, abnormal circumstances, and that's who. So the Tatum character, Kale, that's his name in the movie. He's basically playing, you know, the Bruce Willis character, John McClane. It's just in a different setting. So that's the basic premise to it. Now the key is, all right, since we know that we're dealing with familiar territory, how did you handle it? And I must say, White House Down was a good movie. It handled it extremely well. It was entertaining. It kept you engaged from beginning to end. Now, I would put it in the same category as I would Fast Six. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. Some of the stuff is completely crazy, over the top, but it works. And I think part of the reason why it works so well is, and I guess this guy Roland Emmerich, who I'm surprised I'm still supporting in any way, shape, or form after what he did to my childhood hero Godzilla. Yes, this is the same guy. Yes, he did do Independence Day, which wasn't bad, but he also did Godzilla. He was responsible for that travesty, and I held that against him for a long time. But I must say, when it comes to this type of film, when you're talking about this broad scope, like with The Day After and 2000, what was it, 2012, 2013? I don't know what that movie was, but he knows how to handle movies on a large scale um, when he does it right. You know, he didn't do Godzilla right, and I'm still pissed about that. But let's move on. I'll get past that. Now, White House Down stars Channing Tatum, and his character Kale is in the Secret Service for but he wants to be in the Secret Service for the president. Like he's in there, but he's at a lower level. He's basically like a glorified doorman, a security guard, and he wants to get and protect the president. And he goes to one of the people that's in charge of putting security people on that detail, and that's the chick Maggie Gallenhall or whatever. She was the chick who played Harvey Dent's girlfriend in the love interest of Bruce Wayne in The Dark Knight. And I'm gonna be kind of mean here. I don't want to be, but I gotta keep it real. That chick is ugly as hell, man. Like when I saw the movie with The Dark Knight. I mean, she is. I don't usually use that word. Like, there's some people that I don't think that's attractive or whatever. I'm like, who saw this chick and thought that she would be like a love interest or even somebody that you would put in the movie and try to claim that's beautiful? I mean, she got this droopy look, like she looks like a freaking like bulldog. I'm serious. Like when I saw the Dark Knight Rises, and that was it's about a picture perfect movie as you can get. Like when the Joker is in the scene and he goes up to her and he sees her and he goes, "Hello, beautiful," and I'm sitting there going, "Whoa, is he talking to her? Or was it a girl standing behind her? She is fucking ugly to me. Tell me if I'm wrong. Like leave a comment or something to let me know if I'm off base. But damn, that's an unattractive white chick. I'm serious. The girl also who played Kale's daughter in this movie is Joey King. She plays Emily Kale. And you might know her because remember in The Dark Knight Rises where you had the little kid, the little girl who rises out of the pit, who was the one who actually was the first one to get out of the pit, she played the little girl. So that's just a little bit of trivia there. And there's also some cute stuff. Jamie Foxx is in this movie doing his hilarious Obama impersonation, because let's face it, that's who this character is. He's playing Obama. He's the black president. He looks like Obama. The style, the talk, the speech, the everything is Obama. And the funny part about it is his wife, who's basically playing the Michelle character, is Garcelle Beauvoir. Remember from the Jamie Foxx show, the girl who played Fancy? She's playing Michelle Obama. So that within itself, I just found hilarious. That they got those two back together in that. So they're actually playing president and first lady, which was crazy to me. But to get back to the movie, James Wood is playing the bad guy, and I must say that James Wood plays a great bad guy. Like in his earlier career, they had him playing good guys, but as he got older, um, I noticed that they've been exclusively putting him in bad guy roles, and he always delivers. So he's a real treasure in terms of this movie. He's a real treasure. He's very believable. You understand his motivation and why he's doing what he's doing. And there's a nice little scene there between him and his wife when they try to get the wife to um, talk to him. And that's all I'll say. I don't want to give any spoilers. Go see the movie. It's definitely worth seeing. It's a good time from beginning to end. Channing Tatum does well in the John McClane role. I have no problem with him. He, as a matter of fact, if they're gonna do these Die Hard movies, I mean, literally, they should really recruit him. John McClane is a little bit too old now. It's not really believable that they got Bruce Willis, like, who's what, 65, doing this stuff anymore. Channing Tatum would be a good addition to that if they want to reboot that whole Die Hard series. Channing Tatum would be the way to go. As a matter of fact, it would have been better in this last movie had they had Channing Tatum as his son rather than this other guy that they had. I didn't see the movie, the last Die Hard movie, so I can't really comment on it, but I think that Channing Tatum is a good addition to that series if they go that direction, if they're thinking about rebooting it. Personally, I don't see a reason to reboot Die Hard because you got White House Down and you got 1,000 other movies with the same exact premise. So the one thing about this movie is it does deliver and it keeps you engaged. It keeps you caring about what happens to his character, what happens to his daughter, and what happens to the president. And like I said, Jamie Foxx does a really good job and a really funny Obama impersonation. I have to call it an Obama impersonation because that's exactly what it was, and it was really good. Um, I'm gonna suggest go see this movie. Thumbs up. I'm suggesting, and it's funny. I've got a lot of thumbs up movies. There hasn't been really any movie so far that I've given a thumbs down to because first of all, in order for me to even go and see it, I got to hear some good things about it. So that's why if people are wondering how these movies that I'm reviewing, all of them seem to get the thumbs up, is because I don't just go and see a movie willy-nilly. Like if I'm going to spend my money, I want to at least get some consensus that at least this is worth seeing, and then I'll go see it. Which is the reason why I haven't seen The Long Ranger, and I won't be seeing The Long Ranger, so you won't be seeing a review from me for that because I hear it's garbage. So I'm not going to be checking it out. And the reason why I didn't go and see After Earth because I heard no one say that they liked that movie. And I wasn't really excited knowing that M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong was doing it anyway because he caught me out there with that movie, The Last Aircrapper, which was an absolute travesty. I mean, he said that he did that movie because his daughter was a big fan of the animated series. Well, his daughter must have security going with her to school now because I'm quite sure that her classmates are probably have her on a hit list after her father ruined their cartoon. So some movies you're not going to see me reviewing. The next movie that you're going to see me review is Pacific Rim because I heard a lot of good things about it. I already got my ticket for it, and I'm going to the IMAX 3D for that because that's how amazing they say visually this movie is. So I want to see it in the top format that you can possibly see it in, and I'm gonna bring that review to you guys after I see it on Friday. So yes, White House down, thumbs up. Go check it out. Holla at you good people later. Peace.